Kelvin, how well have you settled in here to Phoenix?
Really good, because the team really opened up and helped me to figure everything up. I'm still trying to adjust to the sun, but at the time it's really good.
What is it that convinced you that you wanted to come here and play for Phoenix Rising?
I think the idea what the club wants to achieve, like they want to build young player to make the next step, to make them better as a football player and also as a person.
Was there ever, you said the young player thing, you're still young enough to have progression in your career at this point. Was there any conversation maybe about getting you stateside and maybe saying if you play well enough here, there's MLS in your future or anything like that in terms of that progression up, or was it just kind of focused on Phoenix?
I think it's both, because every player wants to make the next step, but sometimes you have to take a step back and just try to rebuild yourself, to get better, and then whatever comes ahead is going to come.
Kelvin, we saw you obviously on Saturday. I'm curious, we saw a player that is very quick, very direct, very energetic. How would you describe yourself as a player and what you bring both in attack and defense as well?
I think me as a player, obviously like to have the ball, like to help the team. Offensively, try to make my goals, my assists, to try to help the team in every position. And defensively, I think no attacker is the best in in defending, but I think I'm just trying my best to go back to try to help my left back or my right back.
And do you have, you talking about left or right, do you have a wing that you prefer to operate on? Maybe just throughout your career, regardless of maybe where Pop puts you?
I prefer left because I can have the ball on my right foot, but I don't really care. As long as I'm on the field and playing with the guys, I don't really care.
You mentioned a moment ago tracking back and helping the left back or the right back, but what about defending on the front foot? What are some of your qualities you think is pressing forward on the wide areas?
I think they're good because I don't want to run that back, so I rather win the ball at front and then we have the ball. But I think I like to press, even though it's tough. But I think it's if the attacker press good at front, it always helps the back four. So pressing is better than running back. So yeah.
What are your thoughts on the crowd on Saturday? Obviously a great game, but just your first minutes there and just experiencing the crowd here in Phoenix.
I mean, they're amazing, especially about the heat and still coming and support us. I really appreciate their coming, like not just like they're coming every games. And really a big thanks to them.
Kelvin, can you take us through a little bit of the process of you signing here? You've been playing in Europe. When did you first get interest from Phoenix Rising, and who did you talk to at the club, and how did you end up coming out here? What was that road like for you?
It was like, I don't remember when exactly was the first contact, but my manager called me and said a club in America would be interesting. I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to hear it out. And then it was just more the talking between my manager and the club. And then when it was like, okay, now I have to decide if I want to come or not. And I always like to speak with the coach, with Bobby, and want to hear what they really want to achieve as the team, and also at the club. And we really had a good meeting where we talked I think almost 1 hour or something. And we just not just about soccer, also about how I am, how the living the Arizona stuff is. And it was really a good talk. I also talked with Pa, and he also trying to tell me his idea, what he wants to achieve, even as a coach, and he wants to achieve with us at the team.
Was there anything specific you liked that Pa said during that first conversation that just said, hey, this is somewhere I want to be?
It's like when he said, obviously everybody wants to win. So he wants to win, he wants to basically make a legacy as a coach, helping us, not just, it was 2 years ago winning the champion. He wants to be consistently, say we're going to win again and again and again. And I think obviously everybody likes winning. It's like if the coach is already saying it and trying to push us every training, and I think was the best thing I ever had since long. Yeah.
Are there any guys, Kelvin, since you've been here training, obviously before you make your debut, that you feel like you've become close with, or gotten along with well since you've arrived?
I think I get along with everyone. So, honestly, with Patrick, because we both speak German, and I sit beside him. But I would say with everyone, it's like there's no group like in Europe. Like you have your French talker, your English talker. I think here the group is like open for everyone, which language you speak. So that's great.
Just the players in Europe, like, what's the mentality about the soccer in America? Obviously, you have MLS, USL Championship. Like, do you feel do the players over there feel like it's improving here, every year?
I think so. Yeah. Like here, at first when I hear America, it was like, okay, in Europe it's not really a big like soccer, because in Europe it's like there's a different pressure, because you start the season, it's like either you get relegated or get promoted, and that's the pressure. And I heard it's going to start next season, so yeah. See, I think it's just the pressure what's a little bit different, and like the speed, it's also a little bit quicker in Europe, but I think America is getting there. But it's just one game I've played, and the training is obviously really fast, so let's see.